Hello everyone, my name is Dominik Beber. I'm working as editor-in-chief of JoomBoos, which is #1 brand for Generation Z in Croatia and region, and I'm also part of core video team in 24 Sata. Today I will talk about something that has become an unavoidable part of our lives, something that we are in contact with every day. Today I will talk about digital video. When you ask me what is digital video, it's actually a form of video which is uploaded on online or digital video streaming platforms such as YouTube, Netflix, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So today I will talk about how much are we actually consuming digital video, how are we consuming digital video, and I will talk about some best practices in 24 Sata, how we adopted and developed digital video in Croatia. So when we talk about media in general, in 2019 we have spent 7 hours and 30 minutes consuming media every day. In 2020, we spent 8 hours and 15 minutes every day. As you can see, this number grew by almost 1 hour. Of course, the reason is the pandemic and the lockdown, but the fact is that we are consuming more media every year. When we talk about digital video, in 2019, 51.2% population in Croatia watched some sort of digital video at least once a day. And in 2020, that number increased to 62.9%. When we talk about people who are watching digital video, we are dividing them into 4 segments: unreachables, too busy, power video users, and traditionalists. Who are they? I will explain right now. So we are dividing video viewers into 4 categories. The first category are too busy. Too busy are users that are spending a little time on digital and little time on TV. Traditionalists are users who are mostly watching traditional media such as TV, and they are not consuming that much digital media. Power video consumers are consumers who are watching a lot of digital video and a lot of traditional television. And the segment that I will cover mostly in these presentations are unreachables. Unreachables are people who spend only 25 minutes a day on television and around 4 hours and 9 minutes on digital platforms. Also, unreachables in Croatia, we have 21% of whole population is unreachable segment. Also, what I would just like to say that unreachables, right now we have around 21% of unreachables. With every new generation and every new year, a lot of unreachable segment will only grow. So this is example of a generation that will come that already is unreachable and will stay unreachable in the future.
Gledaš li ti televiziju?
Gledam televiziju kad namjestim YouTube na televiziju.
Ali televiziju?
Nekad kad mi je dosadno, ali ne baš puno. Uopće ne gledam toliko puno televiziju, jedino nekad TLC malo okrenem, ali to jednom u nikad.
Dosta dobar prosjek, jednom u nikad. Zašto to mene ne iznenađuje? No dobro, htio sam ipak da znam.
Ajde.
Okay. When we talk about budgets in the media, it's expected that digital market will continue to grow at rate of 10% every year in Croatia. But inside the digital budget, it's expected that video market will grow even more. For example, from 2018 to 2019, video market growth has a video market growth for 40%. And right now I will present the leading platforms for digital video in Croatia. It's 24 Sata and 24 Sata brands, Mi7 and JoomBoos. In 24 Sata we have a different approach and different strategy. So for example, if you want to reach massive audience with digital video, we have 24SAT in our portfolio. If you want to reach female audience, you have Me 7, and if you want to reach younger audience, we have JoomBoos. With that approach, we are assuring that none of the marketing budgets will be inefficient and do not spend wisely. So right now, I want to present you a case. How are we doing actually digital video? And in that case, you can actually see how strong digital video actually is.
You are not having an epileptic seizure. This is roughly what the speed at which Generation Z scans content looks like. They are very selective and always on the lookout for eye-catching material. But it's not that easy for them to find a good piece of content since the creators struggle quite a bit on how to deliver amusing and engaging ideas, concepts, and stories. Looks like a challenge for us. This Zvijezda is one of the most long-lasting Croatian food brands, with a century of tradition and products for all generations. They wanted to get closer to Gen Z and create brand awareness. So we found a solution for how to grab their attention by making content on their favorite online platform with their favorite online brand to which they are so closely connected to. JoomBoos, the #1 regional YouTube network for Gen Z with a strong focus on different content topics and original formats. How? With the content they desire the most, YouTube series. A format we knew our fans already know and love. Yeah, it's already seen on JoomBoos. Yes, but no. We presented Tea's Diaries, a series enriched with a new, different approach to storytelling with life topics relevant to Gen Z, told in their lingo. Through the character of an ordinary teenage girl, in every episode, we talked about problems and situations they face every day, from peer pressure, hostile friends, to first love relationships. The fans exploded with excitement. Instead of the classic, already seen product placement, we integrated one special character who presented the brand as part of the cast throughout episodes. It was an unobtrusive and innovative way of client integration into the content. The series spread from its YouTube base to other JoomBoos social media profiles where we boosted the story through interactive and engaging content. Apart from 8 exciting episodes, we also launched the cover song, which became an instant Gen Z hit. Tea's Diaries totally aced the results, and the campaign passed with flying colors. For this year, the class is over.
Okay, that was an example of our digital video series, Tea Diaries. It's part of our original video production that we are actually producing for mostly for our clients. In this case, it was Zvijezda, and that way of advertising has also been recognized worldwide. So I'll just play another video.
By 2022, Cisco is expecting video to account for 82% of all internet traffic. So to be able to create compelling and engaging video for the web is obviously a very important skill to have as a media company in the native advertising industry. Few other companies on the planet does this better than 24SAT from Croatia. And the jury was quick to give them the gold medal in the category Best Use of AFP Web TV for the project Tea's Diaries. The jury called it a great example of how a complete and in-depth understanding of the audience results in relevant and effective content. The focus on the audience's needs and preferences is excellent, and so are the creative efforts in and around creation and delivery. With a deep understanding of the target group, this campaign is a perfect example of what a serial video format can offer when presented in the right format to the right target group: fascination, addiction, and relevance. A big congratulations to 24SAT for winning Best Use of AFP Web TV at the Native Advertising Awards 2021.
Okay. As you already could see in case video, series had great numbers on YouTube. But the reason why I'm showing you this slide is not because I want to brag with numbers, but how are these numbers actually reaching younger audience, and how and why are those projects a great way to invest in order to reach that target audience. So, for example, in 10 most watched TV shows in Croatia, the average share of population between 13 and 24 is 21%. So, for example, if you have some show on the television, of whole audience, only 21% are from 13 to 24. So basically, if you're investing money as a marketer into that TV show to reach those audience, you are actually 79% of your budget is inefficient. So, for example, the most watched event on television in target of 30 to 24 was handball game Croatia against Spain, with 172,000 views in that target. When we talk about JoomBoos and TV series, JoomBoos reached with its episodes 441,000 young people in whole region, and 180,000 users in Croatia. So basically, YouTube TV series, Tea Diaries have more views from that, more views and more reach in that segment than most watched event on television. And right now I want to talk about another project, but before that, just to give you a little context, this slide shows number of views of all media in Croatia on online channels. The yellow bar represents Instagram views of all media in Croatia. Red bar represents YouTube views of all media in Croatia, and blue bar represents Facebook views. As you can see, and as you already know, our original production is mostly distributed on YouTube, but we had a situation when in 2020, all medias in Croatia had a fall of 40% of views on YouTube. The reason is TikTok. We have a new player who disrupted the YouTube plans and plans of the all media in Croatia who are trying to do something on YouTube. So then we go to, so how do we approach that problem? It's time to improvise, after some research, of course. So we wanted to create something that will use the power of TikTok to bring back views and audience on YouTube. So we launched the first TikTok talent show in Croatia. When we were in a search for a new TikTok star, it's a form of online talent show, and the episodes were aired on YouTube, but all other content and challenges were on TikTok. The results were we had 1,500 applications. We had 6 YouTube episodes with total views of 1 million views, and 30 TikTok videos with over 2 million views. But the most important thing is that with that show we had the same results of views as our series in 2019. So that's actually the approach that we are using in 24 Sata. We have to always be in trend, and we always have to be. We always have to take a risk, and in the end, it's always worth it. But all of our projects cost money. Video production is not cheap, and we have to find a way how are we going to finance all that. Of course, we have sponsors in our series. We are doing native, but it's not. But it's still not enough. It's still not enough money to have even better and more content on digital video. The problem is that most of the budget still goes to television, which is not odd, and it's not something that is wrong. I mean, television is still really strong. You could also see that even if it's a traditional media, television in 2020 had 8% of growth when we are looking at the views in 2019. But budgets are not following the rapid growth of digital video. The money that is invested in digital video in Croatia is not this number of almost 298 millions. It's most of that money goes to Facebook, YouTube, and only a small part goes to digital video. So we had to find a solution how to attract that money from television and bring it to digital video, so we can grow and expand our business. The idea is not to fight with television for money, but the actual idea is to work with televisions in order to have happier customers and marketers. So the solution that our solution is actually called Total Video. I will explain it right now. So as you can see, when you invest money in television, after some point that curve becomes flat, and the money that you are spending on television becomes inefficient. But when you add online video or digital video to that investment, you are actually getting a higher reach, and actually clients are investing in higher reach. So when we are talking about total video, it's actually an extension of TV advertising in a digital environment with the use of TV metrics, and we are also making custom creatives just for online video. With total video, when you're combining it with TV advertising, you are able to reach 21% of audience that is not that you cannot reach on traditional platforms, or how we call them unreachables. So what are we actually doing? In cooperation with client and creative agency, we are developing a 6-video format that you can use in all other media. It's not only for our media, but we are actually trying to share that knowledge with all other medias and all other medias in Croatia. Why 6-second videos? Because 6-second video format is perfect for attention span on online media. How are we actually measuring it? The idea is that everything is measurable. On TV, you have GRPs, but on online media, we are measuring views and unique users from all other platforms, such as our web portals, Facebook, YouTube, etc. The idea is to create the simple format that are not complicated to understand, that grab attention, and they are mostly used as pre-rolls, mid-rolls, or native video direct. Also, we are coordinating actually and helping media, digital, and creative agencies for that purpose. So the idea is not to grab all that budgets for us, but the idea is to develop whole digital market in Croatia. And I would just like to end with a case that we did on Total Video to show you how useful actually it is. So along with the TV spot, we also conducted a brand lift test on a sample of 6,000 respondents to determine the impact of message on brand perception through Total Video. So we have developed a special creative special video creative for our online platforms, and we conducted a test to see how actually the viewers responded to messages that we incorporated into that video. And as you can see, gray bar represents the situation before, and the white bar represents situation after our campaign. So as you can see, the total video and digital video are is something that we have a really serious approach. We believe that digital video is not only the future, but it's today, and we hope that all other agencies and clients will recognize that. So that's actually everything from me today. It's a little bit odd to talk only through camera, but if you have any questions, if you want to know more about digital video, feel free to contact me on this email, and that's it from me. Thank you.